Welcome, you guys.
Hi.
Welcome.
And we are twinning.
Yes, we are. Come, please sit, both of you. Hello and welcome to By Environi Season 2. My guest tonight, one is a model turned actor. She broke the Instagram algorithm on Reels last year during the pandemic. Well done. You, an actor, also an entrepreneur, a creator, all of that. I've watched some of your stuff, your content. You, Parul, and you, Sakshi. Welcome to By Environi Season 2.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Like this only we continue.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right in the beginning, can I have my invite card signed? It's right there. Pass one to her also.
Absolutely.
I'm loving this shades of pink and purple
Smashing
that we are.
Yeah, that's our
vibe.
And you guys are the full twinning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We planned this last night.
Yeah.
Right after a night shoot, she called me. She was like, "Well, I'm
Nobody
wearing
told me.
lavender, you must."
Yeah.
Why wasn't I invited to this little lavender party?
Dude, you shouldn't be talking about this.
Tell me, how did you? So you sort of started from modeling and then went into creating content. How did that happen? Why did you get into modeling?
So the thing is, I wanted to be famous at some point. I'm going to be very honest. I didn't know what my path was.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair.
Yeah. So I was like, Gigi Hadid is famous.
Yeah.
I
Paris
was like,
Hilton is
let's
famous.
do modeling. But I wasn't a very good model. I'll be very honest. Like, I wasn't booking any jobs or anything. And then I did it for a year. And then the pandemic hit and I hated auditioning.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think I still need to be famous. And I started creating content on Instagram because like everybody was on the internet at that point.
Yeah.
And I had an ultimatum from my parents ki 2020 end tak beta, if you haven't done anything with your life, you're doing an MBA.
Okay.
So I was like, I cannot do this.
We have to do something.
Kuch to, yeah, I have to do something. And yeah, I am now a content creator.
Fab. This is so out of misery she has found this profession of hers.
But
Wow.
I do feel like I wouldn't have a job if content creation wasn't a job. I feel like I was made for this. Like, just dhulte, I found it, but I think this is what I want to do. Like, I'm very happy doing this.
Yeah, you're good at it. So
And she's very, she's very good at it. What I love about her is that, just going to add to her, is like, these are things we think. We never say it out.
Yeah.
And she does that with her content. That's why I think people love it so much.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I could like just change my soul with you and
Keep the compliments coming, honestly.
No, I have to tell you, the first time I spoke to her, she was like, tell me what you're wearing and tell me what I can wear because I want my tits out. And I was like, yes.
I mean, I don't have
We
them,
appreciate
but
it.
that's the vibe. You know, like mentally, like in spirit, I want them out,
It's there.
even though it's not.
It's there, we're feeling it.
Yeah.
Or not.
Exactly.
Spiritually.
Spiritually, yeah.
What about you? You, like we discussed before, you started at 17. That's insane. How does like a 17-year-old girl, not from Mumbai, come into this profession?
It was out of nowhere, really. It was out of the blue.
You were in school
I was
studying.
in school. I'm from Rohtak.
Yeah.
I was in school and just happened to get a message on Facebook. And Facebook was still not on your phones. There were no smartphones.
Yeah.
So it was that dabbe wala computer where I received this message. इतनी पुरानिक नहीं हूँ मैं, but yeah, थोड़ा time पहले. Just I realized that sounds dabbe wala computer कितनी गरीब है.
Like in that Jadoo.
So I would also sit at night. Would just got a message.
It might reach some satellite and then go to the casting director after.
So I had made an account on Facebook is because my brother was on Orkut and I couldn't post pictures.
My God, Orkut.
Orkut, where you used to post photos like where your face is not seen.
Yeah.
Right? Done that. But then I was like, I really wanted to post my own pictures.
Yeah.
Posted on Facebook and here I am today.
But did you always want to do this? Did you always want to get into acting?
I think when puberty hit me, I realized how लोग मुझे differently देखते हैं. So I look a little nice, I think. But then I couldn't dream that dream because I never thought it can come true.
Yeah.
Also didn't know if my family would support in terms of like yeah, financially, if I could really go out and do this, because I didn't know how to.
Yeah.
So thought maybe if I had to, I would finish college, then work, make money, then maybe.
Yeah.
But then I think God had a plan and I just came to Bombay.
Well done.
For that one audition, and then they were like, "Aap ruk jao yahin pe."
Oh, that's insane. But what? Yeah. But what? On this topic, what was your parents' reaction when this happened?
I think they were like कि Facebook से आया तो गलत ही होगा. You know, and we don't think that it's real.
Yeah.
How can you get a gig sitting in Rohtak? और किसी को क्यों नहीं मिला? तुम्हें क्यों मिल रहा है?
Yeah.
But then when I came with my brother, audition, went back also. Then they were considering whether I should do it or not. But then I told my mama, if I don't do this, I'll have this regret for the rest of my life. If I see someone else do it, that I got an opportunity and I turned it down and I don't know if I'll get it again.
Yeah.
That's the first time I took a stand for something and it worked.
Well done. What about you? When you wanted to, so you're from Mumbai.
Yeah, I'm from
You've
Mumbai.
been here, born and brought up and all of that. So it's not like you don't know what the industry is or modeling
Yeah.
is. You sort of like on the lap of it all the time. So like the whole conversation about like when you're from the outside, you think of like the space, the big bad world and all of that. That's not the case with you. You kind of knew.
So for me, it was like for the longest time, I was like, I don't want to do something in entertainment. I want to study, and I was doing like my med school prep and all of that. And then the change happened pretty much like over one summer where I was like, I'm done studying types, and I don't even know what I was thinking. I was the typical
You did some
confused.
hot summer shit. Hot summer girl shit.
Hot girl summer.
Hot girl summer, huh?
Yeah, so I was just confused, and when I did start modeling, I obviously knew where the auditions were happening, and I had done like a couple of ads in college just through reference. But when I started pursuing it seriously, I used to go for auditions, and there were girls that were like who were better dressed than me, like better hair, makeup, much better acting chops. And even diction wise, I have a very peculiar way of talking.
Yeah.
So some casting directors loved it, some absolutely hated it. So for me, it was still like I've done very shady auditions also where I was like, why am I here? I
What do you
know
mean?
better. So for me, it was like I've gone into those casting couch type of auditions because I was like, I don't want to lose that one opportunity, right? And I was just like so desperate at that point to get famous because I didn't want to like stop modeling, and I was like, maybe this is my one shot, and I've gotten into situations which honestly like I still had some knowledge, so I can completely understand people coming from other cities, how bad it gets for them, because I've honestly faced it, and it's quite scary. And I think the transition from modeling to this also happened because I just could not put myself in those situations anymore, and I genuinely thought some of those auditions were legitimate when things turned south. So I was like, I want to work for myself. Content creation is me and my community that I'm building. So I'm much happier doing that now.
Can you talk about what happened at one of these auditions, if you're comfortable talking about it?
I mean, it's like...
Without taking names, obviously.
Of course, yeah. So I'm not... Honestly, it didn't affect me once I got out of that situation, but there was a situation where I was doing a look test, and he was like, okay, now take your clothes off. We're doing pictures in lingerie. And I was like, what are we? And he was like, and then he like kind of blocked the door and all of that, and I had to be like, I don't have a bikini. He was like, it doesn't matter what you're wearing, and I was like, it matters to me. And at some point he had offered me like water, like coffee and all. He was pretty insistent on it, and I didn't even realize till later that the coffee could have been laced. Right? So I was like so grateful that I just didn't do it, and it was just him in his whole studio. And so
there was just one person.
Just one person, and he was like, oh, because you've come late. And I was like, it's not that late. Like, please just call someone. So that was like the scariest experience. And then after that, I kind of like started doing only shoots where someone already knew me and then contacted me and all of that. And then once the pandemic and like, I was like, I can't.
Yeah, fair enough. But you know, Parul, Sakshi is from Mumbai, right? So she has the sort of comfort level of going back home. Right? You can always fall upon the family who lives in the same city. It's not the same when you sort of uproot yourself from one city to a different one altogether and start fresh. Did your family ever have apprehensions about like what the industry is like and what people are like? Because you always hear, right?
Yeah.
Especially like in Delhi and parts of that, you always hear about like bad things it does happen. It's not like that, but it's not the whole industry, but it does happen. Were there apprehensions when you wanted to move here?
I think, of course, they were worried that where she's going and if she'll be alone. But my mom came with me till I turned an adult and I had a signing authority and other things.
Yeah.
She stayed with me for a few months. After that, luckily, I was with that first show. It was, whatever said and done, television is the safest place. They make you, I did television, but no one, although they helped me become who I am, I couldn't speak very well English, but they never I was telling her on the way, they never made fun of me or mocked me so that I couldn't learn. I learned because they supported me and they made like a home-like environment for me, and I never, not even once, felt unsafe. And then with TV, just things I never felt that. Yeah. But
You've never have you ever had an experience where you felt like someone was trying to take advantage of your situation?
Yeah, I mean, it happens and it can happen in any industry. People try to take advantage of you, how you deal with it. There have been times, there was one time I went completely numb, but then I was like, do I really want it that bad that I have to talk to even a person like him? I think it was that switch which happened, and because, it happens out of because you want to get a project and then power play happens. And then I was like, am I that desperate that I will even go with the person to talk to the person? Because initially they say, let's just talk it out or whatever. And then it's just that.
It's a very they're gaslighting you into believing that you are overthinking this. But it's them.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I want to talk about your stint in this modeling reality show. Because I watched it. And I mean, it's an adaptation of an international show and all of that, right? And the Indian version of it. It's on this channel that has a lot of other reality shows, very mass reality shows and stuff like that. I thought they did you very dirty. And you were sort of soon in and soon out. What was the reason? How was your experience on the show?
It was not a good experience. But I think it was more I'm a very chill person. It takes a lot to get a reaction out of me, and reality shows are very reaction based. So they would say something which I was already told off camera, so I couldn't do the I just couldn't as much as I tried. They would they'd be like, okay girls, we're on this now, the show is starting, and I was like, I knew that, we're on set. And everyone was like, and I just couldn't do it.
Wow.
So then after the second or third day, when they weren't getting a reaction from me, they were getting more and more agitated. So I was taken in the back and gone there has to be something wrong with your life, talk to us, you're bubbly because you're hiding something. And I was like, no, not really. My life's been chill only. And I'll be honest, I'm not going to exploit my family for it's okay, I'll finish the show, I'll go home, my dad will be like, beta, you just for TRP, what? I have a life to live, so I was taking it as a fun experience because how many people get to be on a reality show anyway? But I don't think they liked that chill attitude, so I think they kept trying to chabi maro, and I switched off. I was like, mujhe ghar jana.
So you said, at some point you said that you wanted to go home, and then they just eliminated you.
I don't even know whether it was a coordination or anything, but I wasn't giving them anything, okay? I was just they were saying something, I was like okay. And at one point they told me, they're like, Sakshi, there's nothing on your face, and I was like, there's nothing in my brain also right now. Switch off. You're not going to get what you want from me. I think they were hoping, in the 5th episode or something, I'd be like, actually, my family. And I was
just wanted masala out of you.
Something,
and not the talent that you probably would have had.
Yeah, but I couldn't thrive in that atmosphere. For me, it's I need encouraging people around me. I need people to be professional, if nothing else, right? So I just
Because I don't understand this game at all. Because it's very important that you sort of people who have like stories and gone through a lot of shit must talk about it because it's important. But then that doesn't mean like someone who's had like an okay life. That you don't have to be like, but no, something to must have gone wrong in your life.
इतना जो तुम मुस्कुरा रहे हो, कोई गम तो छुपा रहे हो, right? They just want to go there.
What does that mean? Like then they would have like call your parents and cry. But I'm okay not talking to my parents for 2 months. It's chill only.
I cried only because I was like, everyone here is making me feel insane when I know I'm the only sane person here. So I was like, Mama, come get me. So I actually cried on the phone because I was like, and I couldn't explain and I couldn't be like, I hate this, come get me. Like, but I cried because I was like, I'm sane. Don't gaslight.
Fair. You've done like quite a bit of work, right? You've had your shows, your movies, your shows after. What's been like the dumbest kind of like directors that you've met? Without naming anybody, because I see situations where like people take themselves really seriously when it comes to stuff, and like especially I feel like when you're a woman on set, then they're like, "Hum batayenge," you know, we will take charge of everything. Has that happened with you?
I have had directors also like micromanaging things and they've like, but then they've taken the best work out of me.
Fair.
So I couldn't, at that point in time, I was very angry with them that let me know what I want to do, right? But then my work came out really nice. So, but I have a problem with the directors who sit on set, do nothing, and they're okay with everything. So they've been hired by the studio because they're like, show to ban gaya, abhi bas matlab script likh diya, you just come, you sit on set and let everyone do everything and then you make the shittiest show ever. And it's happened with me. So the director, if you ask him, okay, so can I do this? Yeah, you can do this. I was like, मैंने एक scene में निश्चय का नाम भी ले लिया. Okay. I was like, कौन सा show है? So I have had where I've done everything asking that sir मैं यहाँ से आके ये कर लूँ. एक में तो मैंने character की आँख ही बदल दी and the director said nothing because they were like हमें हमारा money मिल रहा है.
He didn't even care.
Yeah, so that is the worst when the director says okay to everything. That's where you should worry.
Fair enough. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, on this note of your past show and your past not doing anything and not caring anything directors, we'll take the first break on By Varuni. My director is sitting right behind and she cares a lot. Okay?
Yes, Shreyasi, you do. She explained
Shout out to Shreyasi and shout out to you guys watching there. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys. Take a break. I'll see you on the other side. Sakshi, what is the cringiest piece of content that you've seen by an Indian creator recently?
There was one about, there was this one girl and she was like, why does feminism have the word feminine if it's not about, if it's about equality? Why is it not meninism? So that was cringy.
Welcome back to By Varuni Season 2. You guys welcome back.
Thank you.
We're in conversation with Parul and Sakshi. Are you guys having a good time?
Yes.
I couldn't hear your voice.
Yes, I'm having a great time. Thank you for asking.
Now the reactions are coming out, huh?
Yeah, now she's like, yeah, so I am.
दे देती तुम.
Listen, tell me something. What did you say?
She's giving reactions. I was like, ये वहीं दे देती तुम reactions. तो.
Is it? This is literally like what you do, right?
Yeah.
Your social media. This is your full-time profession.
Yeah.
Is this something that's added pressure when you sort of look at your engagement, your likes and your views and stuff like that, and like if it goes up and down and stuff like that?
I don't check statistics. Numbers confuse me personally.
So that insights button you have never touched.
I don't like it. My boyfriend checks for me. He's like the numbers guy in whatever this is.
Yeah.
I don't pay him.
Yeah.
But
you pay him in kind.
Yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, he does all that, and sometimes he'll be like, oh, your engagement is amazing this week, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm actually very good at
I
it.
mean, does he have your password?
I mean, we're together so much, so he doesn't like have my password, but my phone's accessible to him. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, you're one of those people like, you know,
I
take
have
my phone and read
nothing
whatever.
to hide. I can give you my phone and you'll be like, this is the most boring thing in the world. Take it back.
Fair enough. But on that note, while we're talking about what happens on Sakshi's phone, I think we should talk about like the wonderful creeps of social media who live in basements and slide into DMs for no reason. What are the kind of like DMs that you guys get? Because I've realized that the kind of things that I get is on one level. But I think if you're a woman on social media, that just like elevates it to a whole new level. Parul, we'll start with you. What have you gotten?
There was one point I wasn't checking at all, but then in between I started checking because I was trying to kind of arrange blood for people in between. That everyone was arranging blood and plasma. I was also doing that, so I was going through my. No, not arranging blood. Like, blood. Also
yeah,
you also said yes. I thought maybe
I've been
you're
watching
laughing.
Vampire Diaries and Originals right now. I was like, arranging blood means, okay, for Klaus, Michael Simon.
Like, just this wave wasn't.
Got it. Yeah.
Anyway, point being, I was going through my
This is
gram.
Sakshi's influence, I'm telling you. I'm not understanding things that are coming to me these days. My reactions are all wrong.
I'm an influencer.
Killing it at it. Ha,
She's in friends a lot. There are messages. There are some. There was one. I don't know if I can say it on camera. I was like, Didi, जैसी ना नंगी photos डालते रहा करो. I died. I was like,
It started with Didi.
and then there are, I don't know what is the foot fetish people have.
I see.
Don't.
Yeah, don't zoom in.
Oh my god, I've stopped putting. No, that's why I wear covered shoes. I don't have stopped
Oh my
wearing
god,
open.
her toe is out.
Oh,
I've
Lord.
stopped wearing shoes because there's a page literally called Celebrity Feet.
Yeah.
Where they take screenshots of your. And it's just like petrifying. It's like, what kind of a creep that must be who looks at. Sorry, oh my god, if whatever.
I mean, I'm okay with foot fetish.
Consensually, whatever.
Consensually.
Yeah, but you're zooming into photos and making a page out of it and then...
Yeah.
Oh, I've actually gone to the dark side of that. I did my research of what exactly it is and oh my god, you don't want to know.
No, tell us.
Oh, no. It's you can't say it on national television.
Tell.
No.
We'll do this for YouTube.
Yeah.
In the uncut version.
Like, people really do like feet worship. Feet worship, like, how do I say? Like,
I know.
Like,
I know what you mean.
It's a very dark side of the web which I've explored because I was like, what is this? पैरों का photo भेज दो. Can we please zoom into your feet? Please wear open toe shoes. And I was like, ये नहीं हो सकता.
But I mean, honestly speaking, I have no problem with like consensual foot fetish. जो भी worship करना है, worship कर दो. But like, you can't say that on social media and be like...
It's not two consenting adults. It's Parul living her life and someone zooming into her feet.
Yeah, that's low-key unsolicited. What about you?
So, I have a lot of armpit weirdos. Okay, I wear a lot of tank tops and I move my hands a lot and I give a little peep of my armpit very often. And they're like, love your armpits. Can I lick your armpits? And I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Yeah, again, consensually go and do whatever, two people, okay? Or yours alone, whatever.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't care what people do, but since they're asking me, I am not okay with that. And of course, like, the very regular pictures that are unsolicited, again, those are very common. And then there are very, like, some people tell me what they want to do to me. They feel very comfortable telling me what they would like to do.
Because a lot of people think it's a compliment.
Yeah, which it's... Call my smile pretty. You know, let's be wholesome.
Yeah.
So I'm just like... But I find them quite funny, personally. Like, I find it hilarious that someone's like taking the time out to do this. And I'm like, what do they think? I'm going to look at the DM and be like, sold. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Kal mile kya? And I'm like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, fair enough. Do you guys get hate on social media?
I try and not see the Instagram.
But somewhere you will, like, if you're randomly checking your comments one day and you see like a hate comment, what does that make you feel?
Yeah, it's like they want to say again, they're sitting in their basement, they have nothing to do, they're just writing something that's on top of their mind.
Does it affect you? Has it ever gotten to you?
It used to at one point, because there's one point I posted something and then I think I've realized anytime about politics or anything you're posting, and that's my point of view. I'm posting about GDP because I don't know how it's affecting people, it's affecting me. I have a business,
fair enough.
right?
It's affecting the citizen of a country.
And I can't increase prices of my products, for example, although the prices of everything is increasing. Now that being the actual math. And I just posted about it, and about that I received rants and rants and rants from people. So I had to, I mean, it was a story though, but I was also reading now, then you get consumed in it. And I'm like, how dare they? What do they know about? So I think when they just say about my appearance, it doesn't bother me. But me sharing just something, it's my page. I can share whatever I want and whatever I believe in.
Don't follow.
Yeah, don't follow.
Don't.
Sorry, I just got very
I
aggressive
know.
because that was the one time I lost it.
I personally am like you. I see hate as engagement.
Yeah.
And I find it very funny also.
Same.
Full influencer.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
but
like,
that's what you
I
have
hate
to
it.
do
Yeah.
work
because
the algorithm.
yeah, and they
Yeah.
don't know me. Like I get a lot of hate for like voice, appearance,
Yeah.
assumptions that people make about me, and I'm like, thank you. Like I like responding to it. I'll be like, oh, you seem upset, or you know, like something like that,
Yeah.
and then they get really angry, and then people make memes about me. I don't acknowledge those, even though I see them, and I'm like, I'm not.
Because
really
I
with
remember
this.
during the lockdown, your reels were trending on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And I remember like seeing other reels about your reels saying, stop showing this to us. because because like every time you scroll, that's how I found her, because like her
Yeah.
content worked the algorithm. So I would see it on the reels page all the time. It was very funny.
Yeah.
What was that about? Like, did you saw people saying that too, right?
Yeah, and people thought they were sponsored by Instagram, and I was like, no, it's just that many people weren't making reels at
Yeah.
that point.
And Instagram was pushing it.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because it was a new feature, and
Yeah.
they were pushing the few people that were making reels. And like, I completely understand that my content isn't for everyone, and if I could work the algorithm, I would show it to the people I want to show it to.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying I'm better than the people that hate on me. I'm not saying it, but
But you know.
Yeah, meaning it.
Okay, before we get to the game, I have to ask you, what is like the love life relationship situation? Like, I'll start with you because yours is quite public already. What about you? What is happening? Are you
Don't
single?
have one. I'm single.
How honest are you about this right now?
I'm very honest.
Very
Why do you
honest?
think I'm not honest?
You're twinning with me. You cannot sit in front of my face and lie to me and all that.
I'm twinning with you and I'm telling you, looking in your eyes, I'm
Okay.
very single.
Thankfully, I'm blind right now a little bit because I'm not wearing my
she's
glasses,
also
so I
an
can't like.
actor. So-
Correct, yeah. So since 17. Nothing.
Yeah.
When was the last time you were in a relationship?
Been some time now, yeah.
Like, what would you call some time? Like 2 years, 3 years?
2-3 years.
2-3 years. So, I mean, before I go to her, because we know what her type is, we have seen the person on social media. What is your type like when it comes to guys or girls, whatever?
I don't know, I'll be figuring it because this pandemic has been like you've
Yeah.
forgotten
Your
what
type
you
has
like.
kinda changed, yeah.
Yeah, it has changed. Now it has to be a lot about like a person has to be clean because people have really turned into their comfort zone
Yeah.
right now. And I think people have really forgotten to how to address other people.
Although I'm liking the grey sweatband situation that
Love
people
it.
have gotten into during the lockdown. Continue.
So for my
It's good.
Yeah,
Looks
absolutely.
good on people.
Yeah, I don't know my type, but just like a clean, honest person. Clean and honest separately.
Oh, like that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Would you like a priest from a church? That kind of a vibe?
I don't want to ruin a priest. I mean,
Okay.
you know, they're celibate.
What about you? You are sort of public about your relationship with this guy.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I don't think my life needs any mystery. It's not like I was trying to be public about my relationship, but it's just a part of my life. And I didn't realize that people were interested in it. So now I'm just like, yeah, it's there.
It's chill.
Like, it's very chill. Like, my boyfriend doesn't like being on camera.
Okay.
And he's quite like shy about it. He's conscious, but he's okay with me saying whatever I want. So like about our relationship,
Yeah.
obviously. So yeah, like I mean, I find it quite funny because there's this like on camera he's this really shy guy, and then as soon as the camera cuts, we have the same crackhead energy happening.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like, Suvrat, be better on camera, and he's just like, yeah, you'll figure it out, and I'm like, please.
How did you guys meet?
We met on a dating app.
Okay.
Yeah.
How lovely.
Right.
And how long have you guys been together? For?
We've been together for a little bit over a year now.
You guys met during the pandemic.
Yeah.
My God, people meeting people during the pandemic. And how long did it take before you met him in person?
My parents are going to watch this.
Tell.
So we started talking during the first wave. It was his birthday in July last year and this year, but
Yeah.
and I was like, I'll fly to Indore where he is and meet him for the first time, and on the flight pray to God that he's not a serial killer. So he isn't a serial killer.
Okay, thank
I'm
God.
here.
Yeah.
Now we know.
And
Maybe
yeah.
you're just not his type of people
Yeah,
that he
maybe.
kills.
Yeah, maybe I'm not that annoying.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, we met during the pandemic, and after that, like his business has also expanded in Mumbai, and I can work from anywhere. So
Yeah.
we kind of keep going back and forth and meeting.
How
So
lovely.
Right?
Well done. You in a relationship and you single and happy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you talking to somebody?
I do like someone.
You do like someone.
Yeah.
Does the person like you back? Kind
We'll
of.
have to figure. Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Kind
look
of.
at her. She literally got scouted on Facebook. Nobody's not gonna like her back.
Yeah.
You know that though. Very
Yeah.
pretty.
There you go. So is it okay? My final question. Final question. Is this person an actor? Yeah. Okay. So he's an actor. Okay. Cool. Cool. Well done. Well done. I'm happy for you. I hope everything works out and you guys get into a relationship. And when you announce it, you come here and announce it. Okay. Now, we are playing a game called Say It or Strip It. Okay? It's a very simple game. The rules go like this. There are questions. If I ask you a question, you don't answer it, you have to take off a piece of clothing. Accessories all count as one. If you're wearing multiple chains, chains go as one. Earrings go as one. Shoes go as one. Then, like, hopefully we don't have to get to, like, top, bottom and all of that.
I'm wearing one accessory and one pair of shoes.
You also have a jacket.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And this string is actually alag in case
Anyone cares for it.
Okay.
she has worn all the accessories in the world just for this.
Correct. Okay.
I got Shresi's watch also. I was like, just in case.
Shresi. Betrayal. Okay, I'm starting with Sakshi. Okay. Name one brand endorsement you regret having done.
It was the one that messed up my hair.
What does that mean?
I can't say the name.
I mean, how did it mess your hair up?
They put bleach in it and left it in for too long. These are very pretty extensions from Niche Hair, but
Yeah.
my actual hair got messed up because of a brand deal. So I would never work with that brand again, obviously.
Fair enough. Parul, who's an actor that you have a crush on?
I like Vicky Kaushal. Very cute.
Fair enough.
Also because he's a very talented actor, so that makes it.
Worth it. So, I mean, clearly Vicky Kaushal is not the one that she's interested in.
Yeah.
I mean, unless...
He's dating.
Okay, that's off limits, is it? Okay.
Absolutely.
What is the weirdest thing that was said to you on the modeling show that you are a part of?
Be sadder.
I can't even.
Okay. Parul, name one contemporary female actor that you think you're better than.
Oh.
Just say, come on.
No, I don't know who actually, because genuinely the ones I really appreciate.
So, talk about the ones that you don't appreciate.
I really don't know. Like, I don't have that thing that I think I'm better than her for just like some reason. No one's coming on top of my mind, to be very honest.
Sakshi, what is the cringiest piece of content that you've seen by an Indian creator recently?
There was one about, there was this one girl and she was like, why does feminism have the word feminine if it's about equality? Why is it not meninism? So that was cringy.
But do you want to take this person's name now?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay.
I just thought
It
it
is
was
cringy.
so stupid. I was like, I don't even want to bother with the brain space to remember her name.
That is so stupid.
Ooh.
Parul, when was the last time you got too drunk and made a fool of yourself?
Actually, not funny, but I spent a Christmas party here in this fucking...
Go for it.
in
fine.
this place,
Yeah.
and then I got so drunk, and then I went to the Christmas tree, stole a Rudolph from there, and then we went to the restaurant, and I till date have that waiting number table. They have that wooden one. I took that. I was stealing things and took a waiter's badge. It was called Harsh, because it was
Shout out to you, Harsh.
because it was my best friend's husband's name, Harsh, and I was like, you give me this. You have to give me this because my friend needs it. And that's
My
it's
God, that
just,
poor thing probably paid for it later. It was cut from his salary.
Yeah,
I
this
don't-
harsh
must have
poor
said-
guy.
But yeah,
But
it
well
was
done,
just-
well done. We appreciate the story.
Love this thing.
Oh yeah, it was mad.
Okay, Sakshi, when was the last time you got too drunk and made a fool of yourself?
I think my capacity is increasing personally. But I was out with a few friends last week, like not out, like we were at someone's house, and we were there for the whole day, and I woke up in the morning and I was like, let's do shots today.
Yeah.
So I started with breakfast. I was doing tequila shots, then I was doing mimosas, then by lunch I was passing out. But I get like 50% more Sakshi. So I'll get louder and I'll get more like, I'll make so many jokes that people get offended by. So I just do all of that and then I'll be like, I'm going to sleep. So that's my regular.
Like
I
that.
don't do extra. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Parul, what is the weirdest thing you've seen an actor do on his or her social media?
I'll take a second for this one. I really have to think about this one. I just can't. Just sometimes I feel like celebrities just giving their views and then they are just like too offensive to someone. It's just I think it's just not called for.
As in?
As in, like, I just feel that people, but again, it's a freedom of speech. I really can't
Like,
think
as in,
about
who are they saying? You can take off anything.
Huh?
You can take off something also.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sorry, that made it easier. Thank you.
Okay, so everything on the hands are gone.
Yeah.
We'll go to the upper area of accessories after this.
Like, you're really going to be that explicit that I have to.
No. I mean, we only have 4 questions left.
My clothes, everything is on.
Oh,
Yeah?
you're
So actually,
very
complete
on.
the sentence. I'd rather be single than date dash. I want you to complete it with the name of an Indian actor.
An actor.
Yeah.
The person that came to mind immediately was Hindustani Bhav, but like I don't know why, but I'm thinking some really attractive actor because I wouldn't be able to. I'd be too insecure as a person. So I think everyone's crushing on Rohit Saraf right now. So I personally would be like too insecure to date him.
Who's your worst ex and why?
I had one ex. It just because he would get so when we started seeing each other, I was getting more projects and he wasn't. So he blamed me that
Oh my God.
I was the reason and I was bad luck in his life. And it was a very small relationship. I can't even call it a relationship, but it was just so toxic to a point. And then he would say he's madly in love with me, but then I was like, how can you be in love with someone and be jealous of your partner for getting work? And that was just me beginning to get work, and I was just working every day. So
My God, I'm glad you're out of that.
Yeah.
Sakshi, what was the last sext you sent or received?
My sexts are pretty like I'm turned on, come to Mumbai types, and then everything else happens on the phone or in person. So.
You're about to say, and then everything else happens personally only.
Yeah, like I mean, it's like let's plan a trip. I don't get this thing of sex. Like it's just that I'm letting you know how I'm feeling.
Yeah, that's all.
Now you do.
You do the trip.
Aa jao.
Yeah, aa jao. That's the sext. And Parul, this is the last question. Name one Indian movie that you liked the least in recent times. She's taking off an extension. Entrepreneur is what do you call it? Branding her product. Well done. Buy it from where do you buy? Niche Hair. You buy it online. Fantastic. You must check it out on her social media. You were planning this only at some point. You were planning to do this.
This was a PR move.
At one point, I'll do this. Fab, well done. But not bad, not bad. You guys did very well. The only person who took off things are you. But it was fun only anyway. It was fun and quick. We did it. Well done. But I hear that you guys had something to ask me.
Oh yes,
yeah.
how can we forget?
Okay, so either I answer or I have to take off a piece of clothing or an accessory or whatever.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Tables have turned today.
Interesting.
Okay. So, Renil, who's the one guest you've regretted having on your show?
Can I say from season 1?
Yeah.
Like season 2, I don't regret having anybody. I really regret having Richa Chadda and Malika Dua on my show. And why?
Yeah.
Because they made my life hell later because of something that they said on the show about a certain actor, and they pretended like they had never done a talk show ever in their lives, and they were like, "You have done this." In fact, when we had about 2 weeks before the episode even aired, and their whole teams were present on set, and in fact, one of the Malika had reached out to me later saying, "Probably cut a part out," and I did happily, but the other person never reached out, so I was like, "Then why would I cut out something?"
Yeah.
So it came out, it became news. And then she was like, "Is this the person that you want to be?" And I was like, "The host of a show that people watch? Yes."
Yes. Very honest answer.
Thank you.
Cannot.
See, we should learn something.
Yeah,
I don't have
No?
like a lot of things to take off, so I'll
I know.
answer.
Renil.
This was the scariest question,
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah.
So I'm happy that I'm
Yeah.
done with it.
Have you ever filmed anything under the influence of anything? Alcohol?
Have I ever filmed any, like on the show?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's very honest.
What I mean, right about now.
And the next one is, have you...
How many are there?
The three
Last
only.
one. Okay,
This is the last one. Have you ever favored anyone when it comes to giving the gift basket? Like, just because their answers weren't correct, but you favored someone?
Never.
Never?
Never.
You've been very honest.
Yeah, I've been very honest. That too, yes.
Cool. You did very
Thank
well.
Looking very nice
If there was
in
a
all your
hamper,
clothes.
if there was a hamper here,
Yeah.
You
I
would
would
have
have
won.
taken
For
it.
the first answer.
For the
yeah.
first time.
I give you this.
Thank you. This is real hair?
Yeah, guys.
Whose is this?
Someone who's
Because
donated
someone
it.
with like BDSM would like really enjoy this, no?
I can't miss.
My
Yeah.
whole hair right now is niche hair, so if someone likes BDSM,
Okay, on this wonderful note, we'll take the last break on Bite Bite only. When we come back, it's BDSM. Which, no, we're not doing that. It's Quickie with the both of them, Parul and Sakshi. Take the break and come back. Choose quickly, love or money.
Love. Money I can make anytime.
I want money. Love, I'll buy. Acting or sex?
Acting.
Just shut up.
खुद से प्यार जता हूँ बहुत सुने बहुत सुने.
Welcome back to By Environi Season 2. You guys, welcome back. This is the third and final segment, Sakshi and Parul. This new guest on our show is this hamper that you could win because we are getting into the segment called Quickie. Are you guys good at this?
We'll figure out.
I like to take my time.
But not here.
Not here. No.
This one, basically quick questions and quick answers. Who should I start with? We started with Sakshi last time for Satan Stupid. So should I start with you, Parul?
Sure.
Okay? Don't take time. Okay. Don't think too much.
Okay. I'll just
go
say
for
whatever
it.
comes.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Whatever comes first, just say it.
Okay.
Just spit it out.
Okay.
Parul, this is your quickie. What is the most hilarious rumor you've heard about yourself?
That I got married to some guy who I was shooting an ad with.
Oh my God, I heard that too.
Yeah.
And can I... Okay, I'll tell you this later because I was like, why? I was like, why this?
Because I just posted like a boomerang saying, oh, happily married as a joke, but I didn't think that they'll take it seriously and
Yeah,
they'll
because
become
somebody
into
told
a
me
ro-
she's married. And I was like, no, that can't
It's
be
on
possible.
my Google still that I'm married
Yeah.
to that guy. I don't even know his name. Sorry, dude, I forgot your name.
And I was like, she's so pretty, but why this? And I was like, maybe love.
He got trolled because they were like, ये अमीर होगा. बेचारे को जो hate mails गए उस दिन के बाद.
I mean, there had to be something. What is one embarrassing personal habit of yours that you would love to break?
Me touching people's hair. I'm always touching people's hair. I
Don't
can't help
give
it.
like in this context and all, just tell me the truth.
I swear there are times I'm just like brushing through people's hair and sometimes I smell it also. I love hair. I don't have a fetish. I just love hair.
Tomorrow we'll know Sakshi's in people's DMs saying, send us pictures of, can we zoom into your hair? Rate yourself in general on a scale of 1 to 10.
7.
7. Now rate yourself on your acting ability on a scale of 1 to 10.
6, 7.
What? Say more.
I mean, that's for people to say, to be honest. I love working. I love acting.
Okay, fair
नहीं तुमने कितना काम देखा है मेरा?
Who's your 3 AM friend?
Ada.
Sharma?
No, she's my makeup artist.
Okay,
Ada. She's
perfect.
my closest friend.
Do you have somebody else that you talk to at 3 AM? Like probably an actor that you like?
Ada.
Ada. Choose quickly, love or money?
Love. Money I can make anytime.
I want money. Love, I'll buy. Acting or sex?
Acting.
Just shut up.
मैं खुद से प्यार जता हूँ बहुत सुने.
What are 3 qualities you have that your contemporaries don't?
I am very enterprising.
Yes.
I don't know what they, but I think I listen. I think I listen when I'm in the scene.
Yeah.
Which is I've seen few people just not be aware of what's happening around them and you need to listen. Third one would be I'm a little mental, which works for me.
Okay.
Love it.
Perfect. What would you say to the producer or director after the screening of a terrible movie?
Oh,
Like, you know the scenarios where like you walk out and they're standing there and be like,
sometimes I avoid, but if I know the person, just try and pick the one good thing that is there.
Like,
it could be the performance.
background score is very good. You know?
One performance or outfit or the location was very good. So just pick the best thing because at that point in time they don't want to listen to
That's true. That's
true.
true. Yeah,
So you
fair
know.
enough. Who's the sexiest man in India according to you?
I really like Aditya Roy Kapoor.
Oh my God, what is with him and like
Everyone loves
everybody?
him.
Right? I don't know.
The number of
See,
times people on
curly
the
hair.
show.
I'm telling you, hair. I look at hair.
Tomorrow afternoon lunch at Soho.
She's looking at
Oh, curly hair. मैं काट के बेच दूंगी.
Would you like to donate English hair later?
I'll cut it.
If you were to date one person from all the actors that you've worked with, who would that be?
Okay, this one I'll take a second. I'm just thinking who all I've worked with.
A second is fine.
I think Akshay because he's really sweet. But
Akshay is
then
Akshay Oberoi.
Akshay Oberoi because he's like the nicest
This is
person.
a very
who's-
safe answer because
No,
he's
because
married
he's
with one kid and he's
never-
like...
Just wait.
He's never acted shady. He's never tried to do anything, and he's just like the nicest co-actor I've ever worked with, and I really look up to him.
Okay, now tell me the name of the actor that you have a crush on.
I can't tell you that.
That's the last question. Why not?
It's not even there in the
No,
thing.
I'm kidding. You did well. Well done.
Thank you.
As compared to the Say It or Strip It, all answers have been given and
Love
very
it.
well.
Yeah.
I get very competitive, but
She wants that hamper, I'm realizing.
Yeah, she's come back.
if
Say
I
It or
win,
Strip It,
I'm
she was
not
like nothing to
sharing
win.
it with you.
She's like, Say It or Strip It, nothing to win. I will calm down and be like, this I will. Okay, Sakshi, this is your quickie. Name two of your favorite Indian creators.
I love Komal Pandey's work.
Yeah.
And I genuinely enjoy watching Saurabh and Neil and Focus Indian, like
Yeah.
that entire group.
Yeah.
I love watching
They're super
them.
fun.
Yeah.
Now name your least favorites, two of them.
That equalist, like meninist
No,
chick.
now I need names.
Names. I think I am my least favorite.
Just shut up.
I want the sample.
Chalo, batao.
No, I can't name anyone honestly because I don't pay attention.
Okay, one is that equinist,
Yeah,
feminist,
that
meninist.
whatever, yeah. And then anybody, that guy was basically anybody whose content is based on, like, there are a lot of roasting YouTubers, and I guess, I think you had Adit on this show. I
Yeah.
don't like content that Adit makes because it's always hating on other
Yeah.
people, and I just don't find it funny.
Yeah, fair enough. When was the last time you felt jealous or envious of a contemporary creator?
A lot of time they all get free stuff. I never get any free stuff. It's like
I'll give you one chocolate from that if I win.
no, they are all getting free stuff and posting about it, and I just don't get it. So I'm jealous of all of them.
Fair enough. If someone asked you how you were in bed, what would you say?
I don't think they could handle me.
Oh.
I'm very sexy actually.
Fabulous. Who's one Indian creator you'd like to do the following with? Who will you kill?
Lots of them. I just need them to shut up.
Definitely the meninist.
Yeah, a lot of them. When they have garbage opinions, I need them to shut up. Yeah.
Who would you hook up with?
Again, a lot of them. Like, there are very attractive
Give one now. This so like is fine.
I think I find Komal Pandey very hot.
Komal Pandey. And who would you marry?
I think Sabra.
Easy.
No, I don't. I would
Why
marry.
is that easy?
And I was saying, make ko shaadi kar le, easy ho jayega.
Like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You can choose
I
that
didn't
now.
even think- I thought she was telling me to relax. Yeah, I'll marry Parul. I'll marry. I think a lot of women are very hot.
Yeah,
So
fair
I
enough.
would marry.
I mean, hook up with Komal and marry Parul.
Parul.
Parul sounds like a great idea
Yeah.
to me.
Same.
What would you say to I mean, while we're on this topic, what would you say if a girl hit on you? Okay. Porn or yourself, what would I see more of in your search history?
Myself. Yeah, myself. I
Okay.
Google myself a lot. I take a lot of porn. No, I Google myself a lot. Me.
Okay. If a sex tape of yours ever leaked, what would you say when you address your audience on social media?
Guys, I was honestly looking so hot and y'all didn't need to see this for free. Pay me. Yeah.
OnlyFans link in my
yeah,
bio.
OnlyFans link in my bio.
What is the one thing you regret saying to your ex-boyfriend?
Forever. For life.
And finally, what's one honest confession about yourself that you've never told anyone before?
I have a serious case of word vomit. I say everything, like,
Okay.
I just can't keep it inside me. And if you ask me any question, I'm very happy to answer it if I have an answer.
Phenomenal. This is a very, like I have said this before on the show, a very 19-20 situation. But if you're talking about things that, and I know who the winner is, If you're talking about...
19-20, but I know.
yeah,
but I
19
know
bees, but
who's
it is
bees.
19 bees. I know who bees is. But I want the person who's losing to know that it is a very 19 bees situation. Because both of you answered very wonderfully. It was about the kind of risk-taking that was involved in the kind of answer that was given. So I'd like to get up and... Okay, hopefully my drape will not ruin this.
He's really posing.
Okay. Parul and Sakshi, well done with your answers. I love both of it. Well done. But like I said, it's an 19 bees scenario. You both did well. And thank you for coming. And Sakshi, congratulations on winning.
I'm not going to share a line.
As
No, it's
Sacha?
okay. You can take this flower.
Actually, I'm happy with it.
She put it in her hair again.
अरे मैं हर चीज बालों में नहीं लगाती
She's taking it right now.
Yeah, she's like taking
बाद
it.
में इसने बदल दिया अपना
Correct,
इरादे
correct.
तो
I'm going to keep it
Yeah,
down.
I'm happy with flowers actually. There are
Flowers.
carnations, roses. I don't know what this
Really
one
good.
You
is.
want to keep it down for now and then
No, I'll hold it.
you will hold it. Okay.
Perfect.
She's scared it'll be taken away from her.
I
later.
Yes,
know.
no.
I'll steal it when she's not looking.
I love how she's sitting with like one.
You can take whatever you want. I'm a very generous person.
Are you?
Except that.
I'll actually choose. Yeah.
Fantastic. It's fine. It's fine. You, both of you won hearts anyway.
I hate losing.
Don't cry. No, it's okay.
God, she's
Guys,
such an
get
actor,
her.
she is.
I know.
See, you could have just taken the name of the actor that you have a crush on and I would have given it to
Yeah.
you. I would have finished the
He
quickie.
would have made
right?
sure you all are in a relationship by the end of this. Forget anything.
Yeah. But listen, thank you so much for coming. I had a great conversation. I had fun too. I hope you guys had fun too.
I had a
Yes.
lot of fun. Thank
Do you guys have any parting words before we end this?
Thanks for having us, first of all. And thanks. I'm just, why am I slurring? I'm just so emotional.
Yes, because you lost. It's that.
No, but really, this was just so nice. It felt good. We were looking back at our lives through your eyes.
Yeah.
But it was a very, very nice experience. So it was like, I kind of saw my entire journey. And then between we played games also, so.
Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted it to be. Sakshi? is there
No,
anything
I
that you-
don't have any parting words. I'm a
nothing.
quiet person. I don't rant on the internet. Thank you so much for having me, Renil. And thank you so much for the hamper. And I'm sorry, Parul. Just take the L.
Okay, anyway, thank you so much, guys. You guys have been great. At the end, I always want to tell people, you guys especially, please keep coming back on By Environi because you guys are always invited.
Thank
you
you.
so much for coming. And I'll tell thank you to you guys for tuning in again this week. I'll see you guys next week, same place, same time.